Hey there guys, the Semp here, and welcome to Song of the Deep, a newly released game by Insomniac. Uh, I guess I've heard it's one of the first games to ever be published by GameStop, which is really cool. So we're gonna hop right into it here. Might as well pick intermediate difficulty. After playing a ton of Daylight, I think this is gonna be a lot more whimsical.
The sea. She loved the sound of the waves calling to her through her window. She dreamt every night of the mysteries that lay beneath. Her father was a fisherman. Each day he went out to sea, and each night Merrin waited at the rocky cliff edge, holding up a candle to guide him safely home. The two of them were poor. Their roof was leaky, and they sometimes went hungry. But as long as they had each other, Merrin knew they would be okay. At night, her father sang her songs about his great adventures. He sang of giant leviathan serpents, haunted caves, and a lost city of gold beneath the sea. Merrin knew the stories weren't real, but she loved to listen to them. She drifted off to sleep, imagining the wonders of the world below. And her life continued that way, simply and happily. Until one night, her father didn't return. Merrin held up her candle at the cliff's edge all through the night, staring out at the empty sea. She shivered in the cold wind as she watched for him all the next day. Her eyes welled with tears as night fell again and there was still no sign of her father. At last, she collapsed into sleep. In her dreams, she saw him, trapped deep beneath the sea, calling to her for help. She awoke with a jolt. A desperate and dangerous plan was already forming in her head. She took scraps of metal and wood her father had caught in his nets and pieced them together. She hammered and bolted, she measured and sawed. And before the sun had set, she had built a tiny, rickety submarine. With trembling hands, she squeezed inside and dove down beneath the waves to search for her father.
Okay, so wow, that was pretty beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Great setup for a story here. And they kind of just jump right into it. They give you a little bit of exposition. I think next up we're going to be looking at the beauty of the sea, and I'm pretty excited for that, to be honest. Uh, I'm a big fan of the Metroidvania style of game, and this seems to be that, but underwater. So it looks like this first area is called Glowkelp Forest, and as the name implies, there seems to be a lot of kelp there in that picture. Pretty awesome. Pretty damn awesome. It's tough to find stuff to say during a loading screen. How you doing, guys? How about that Pokemon Go? It seems to be a buzzword right now. Okay, wow. That is pretty. Alrighty. Looks like I'm in control now. Oh wow, this is just delightful.
The world beneath the waves shimmered with mystery. Glowkelp bulbs lit up around her as she passed by.
Yeah, wow.
Merrin spotted some odd-looking old coins. Maybe her father would know where they were from.
Alright, so we're here collecting coins and stuff. I wonder if those crabs can damage me. Nah, I guess not. Ooh. Alright, so we got a door of some kind over the left here. Can I push it open? Guess not.
An eerie light flickered and danced on the sea floor, like an underwater fire.
God, I love the voice of the lady that's talking. It's so pretty and just... It's like ASMR, really. Like, it makes you feel good when you listen to it. Okay. Okay, it looks like I gotta time this correctly. Make sure that I don't get knocked down. Ah, fuck. Okay. Already I'm seeing some really nice environmental puzzle type stuff here. And that's a good way to do things in my opinion. Alrighty. So I got through that little
A
area.
seahorse, made of clockwork gears, darted out of the way as Merrin approached. She wondered who could have built such a curious creature.
Whoa. It's pretty badass. I'm gonna go chase after that thing, see what I can find. I assume that's what they want me to do. Whoa. Magnetic claw. A versatile magnetic claw capable of grabbing, pulling, and attacking.
Merrin approached a glowing scrap of metal and
Ooh.
pulled it inside. It was claw-shaped and had a strong magnetic pull. She took out her tools and attached it to a firing mechanism on her steering column.
This is a smart little girl, I'll tell you that much. I'm not sure I could jury rig a fucking submarine.
Merrin spotted shock nettles ahead of her. She had to be cautious, as the hostile creatures would attack her on sight.
Alright. So now we got some combat here. Alright. Let me get through, Cool. Oop. Oh, that's not good. Looks like I accidentally did some damage to myself. Well, not to myself, but, you know. Alrighty. So it takes care of them. I wonder if that's like a little health over there. Ooh. Oh, it's like a bomb. Whoa. Oh, cool. Like, I think I get it. Ah, not close enough. Oop. Nice. Perfectly timed. Despite the fact I almost let it kill me.
A sleeping guardian blocked Merrin's path.
Ooh.
She knew it all too well from her father's stories, and she knew it must never be woken.
Whoa. Oh boy. Alrighty. So we got into like some sort of minor boss battle here, it looks like. Oh man. Oh wow.
According to her father, the Guardians had been built by ancient undersea explorers called the Fomori. Merrin always thought the Fomori were a myth. Now she wondered if her father's other stories might be true.
So I really like they have some stuff like in the foreground here to add depth to the world. I like that a lot. Like that chain they're running across that I'm actually going behind. That's really cool. I really like that in side-scrolling type games. I feel like the Donkey Kong Country remake on the Wii was kind of like that. I thought that was cool. How they'd have like multiple like planes of existence.
The old statue reminded her of her father's lullabies about the brave and beautiful
Oh shit.
heroes.
Oh, there goes my alarm. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you heard that too loudly.
Her father once told her about a mysterious, living energy called time. Could that have been a time wellspring?
I suppose it could have been. Okay, so it looks like that stuff will recharge my energy. I don't know what I'm using energy for just yet. Is that a hermit crab? That's cute. I can pick up like the hermit crabs and just fuck with them. What a whimsical little game this is, you know? Wow. Things are getting a little more violent here. I better take care of these guys before I get my ass beat. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So that takes care of the enemies, I guess. Now we gotta take this glowy head thing and... Get out of here. We gotta take this glowy head thing and stick it onto the... platform. Cool. Oh, that opened up a little pathway over here. Good.
As Merrin explored, she sketched the terrain on a sheet of cartography paper. Her father had taught her that those who make maps are never lost.
That's good advice, I guess. Alright, guys. I think that's gonna do it for this first episode of Song of the Deep.
A huge hermit crab watched Merrin from a rocky ledge. On his back, he carried a vast array of odd-looking treasures.
Oh, that might be the merchant. But anyway, we'll take a look at that in the next episode. This is all the time we have for this one. I hope you enjoyed watching Song of the Deep. It's such a delightfully beautiful game. There's some really cool stuff in it. Obviously, the main character is a very, very smart little girl, and I think it's just the kind of whimsical fun I've been looking for to counterbalance all the kind of death and destruction that's going on in the other videos on my channel. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends, and I guess it's on to the next one. So I'll see you later, guys.